Yeah, welcome back to another episode of Unchained, episode 3. I'm Bodie. I'm with a colleague and
Yep.
co-host Owen.
Episode 3.
Yeah, let's get
All
after
right.
it.
I'm looking something up real quick. Um, so Jonathan Milan
All right, I'll take the
has just
lead.
been I
Jonathan Milan, maybe
was getting there
the best sprinter in the world.
easily. So what I'm looking up is things you can power with
Oh, I think
1900 watts.
yeah. So yeah, we can get in. He won 3 stage wins at the UAE tour that happened over the last week. In stage 4, he won with max power of 1,820 watts. The next day in stage 5, he hit a max power of 1,970 watts. And then 2 days later in stage 7, had 1,870 watts.
That's nuts.
Unreal.
So for reference, now wasn't like his last minute in one of those sprints. I think he held 900 watts.
Probably.
Yeah. So let's see. He could, with that power, charge a coffee maker for a whole minute. That's 1,000 watts.
That's,
Um,
to
what
be honest, that's
else?
almost less than what I thought you'd be able to do.
A microwave. He could microwave something for 60 seconds.
That'd be pretty cool.
Oh my, he could run a refrigerator. Tade could run a refrigerator for like 40 minutes. It's only 400 watts.
Oh,
That's actually way less than I thought it would be.
yeah.
Huh. Anyways, yeah, 1900 watts.
Yeah, pretty unreal. Also, didn't win the points jersey. I just thought
he,
I'd point that out.
I didn't even know that.
He didn't win the points jersey
How do
for the
you,
UAE tour.
didn't he win 3 stages?
Yep. Del Toro
Who
got it.
was it? Yeah, Del Toro. I think
Del
he
Toro
won
won the GC, won the best rider
in
or best young
Young
rider,
Rider.
and
Yeah.
the points jersey. I don't know if there is a climbing jersey for the UAE tour, but
I think they only do like 2 climbs, so I would
yeah,
doubt it.
man
Yeah.
made as well.
There's some over in their bordering country, Jordan. They get up to like 7,000 feet.
All right.
So they can do a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think this tour is quickly becoming one of the better ones
Yeah, it seems like it. They're
every year.
I
Yeah.
feel like the media alone is pushing it much more than like the other one we were gonna talk about, the Volta AO Algarve.
Yeah. The aloe
Um
vera. It just looks like it'd be aloe vera.
the aloe
I
vera.
don't know. I don't know. First time
Yeah.
I saw it, that's what I thought it was.
Which that was there's some big names in that tour as well with Almeida and Ayuso.
Yeah, I used
Um
to want it all.
yep, and then oh my gosh, Oscar Onley, he was also in that.
Oh,
Um One thing I was going to talk about with that, so one I use, so there's only 5 stages, which, all right,
that's yeah.
it's kind of lame.
How much can you
But
really
I
get
feel
out
like
of it?
the threshold, the minimum amount of stages you can have is 7.
Yes,
It's got to be a
because
week
then
long.
yeah, then it's a week.
Otherwise, you're
Yes,
just kind
agreed.
of like, it's more like back to back races. It feels like it's not a
Yeah,
stage race.
no,
Anyways, he won stage 5 and ended up winning the whole thing. But I think the thing to highlight is I don't know how you say this name, but Paul,
oh,
it's either like
success,
yeah, success or
sex,
sexes. I don't know.
sex. Yeah, that dude.
Outriding Almeida and Ayuso for one. I don't. Maybe it was
Yeah.
stage 1 or stage 2. It was early on for the stage win, and he's
Uh huh.
19 years old.
How about that?
Pretty impressive from a guy at decathlon.
Yeah, you normally don't see really young riders like that beat out, in your prime sort of athletes. In
No,
this sport, more than other ones, like in, basketball or something, or baseball, or even soccer, like a 17, 18-year-old can do really good at the pros. In cycling, that's not really the case.
no, very rarely do you have, yeah, I feel like those are almost like your unicorns where you've got
Yeah.
your MVP. I even feel like, and maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like Tade even like took till he was like 21 or so.
Yeah, it was probably like 21, 22 when he really
Yeah.
started to like cement himself because now he's 26 or 7, something like that.
But yeah, I
Um,
think the real question is so what team ends up taking Paul Sextus? Because you know he will not stay at the decathlon.
no.
It'll be
Um,
Ineos, Red Bull, maybe Visma's looking for a new
I was
change.
gonna say Visma
Did you
because
see? So they want to change their name.
yeah, I
Did you
saw
see how much
Lisa
they're
Bike is
asking
dropping
for?
it. No.
And I could be wrong, but from the source that I saw, they're asking for $30 million.
$30 million.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
that is.
I don't know
I thought
what
maybe you
brand
and
is
I
gonna
could
pay
maybe
that.
throw a couple dollars together and throw in a bid,
Oh yeah.
make it
Yeah.
Unchained Lisa bike.
Yeah.
But uh,
This is,
we're gonna
you
have to
know
do
what
some
would be
more
pretty cool
episodes.
if we could do like if there's a lottery system. A
You
team
just
goes
throw
up,
your name in.
yeah, and you have to buy, you buy your tickets. So if you only buy one ticket, it's one out of 50,000. But if you buy 1,000 tickets, then your odds just went way up.
Oh my gosh.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
That would be. Well, wasn't
Yeah.
there when the Miami Heat, the basketball team, they were trying to change their stadium name? Didn't like a porn company submit?
Really?
It was like the Bang Bros like stadium or something.
No, I've never heard of that.
I swear. It's
I
like or
mean,
like the Pornhub stadium. I don't know, something like that.
someone would do that.
Yeah.
If this was the case, if some bridge person had enough money and
Be
wanted to, they
really
could.
funny.
That would be funny, but would never actually happen.
Yeah. And
Yeah, that'd be
then
good though.
with his third win of the year, changing subjects, with his third win of the year, Pidcock.
Yeah. Pinarello Q35. That team's actually looking pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of,
isn't it 36.5?
that sounds right. Pinarello Q36.5.
Rolls right off the tongue.
Yeah.
I don't know how you
He's,
keep screwing that up.
I, it's just like the Volta al Algarve or the Volta al Andalucia Comunidad.
Yeah,
Just
who
flows.
knows?
Yeah.
Do we want to get right into how we're going to change this sport as of last episode?
Yes, because I feel like this works
It's
well with
burning a
the
hole in my pocket, is what it
yeah,
feels like.
yeah, with the Pinarello Q
Yeah.
3650.
So if you're one of the two viewers that missed last episode,
Mm-hmm.
which I think was Owen and um, we decided that all teams should be no longer the sponsor as the team name because it's too hard to keep track of. And so they should all have a mascot. And then you're just paying for the name in front of the mascot. So,
Yeah.
um, like I said, like for UAE, they could be the camels because they're way out in the desert.
The
And
desert. Yep.
so then they would be the UAE camels. And then if some other company were to buy them, they would become the Samsung Camels. You don't get to change the name; you just get to change the sponsor name, obviously.
Yeah. It's the same thing in like um European soccer. It's always going
Mm-hmm.
to be Manchester United, but then it's sponsored by Chevrolet or TeamViewer or whatever,
Yes.
you know. Yeah. Yeah,
So,
so I got
do we
about
want to
eight
just
here.
trade off, or do you just want to do your list?
Let's trade off.
All right, we could go by team if we have the same team.
I didn't go with teams. I just went with like names that I think would be good.
Oh, all
Except
right,
I've a few that maybe, can go um with one, but really I just went with names I think would be cool.
gotcha.
Yeah. The first one that I have, which I mentioned on last episode, was the Visma bees, the
Okay. See,
bumblebees.
I think I one upped you on that one. I knew you were
What did
going
you go
there.
with? Hornets
I hornets or wasps.
or wasp? See, wasp like that's it's too much of a mouthful. Wasps,
Yeah, true.
they're just
But the
eh.
Visma hornets,
Hornets ain't bad. Yeah,
I like
I
that
still like
one.
the Visma bees.
I'll
I feel like
take
it flows.
yeah, I'll go next and for Jayco, I thought of them out of Australia.
Oh,
I went with the kangaroos or just roos for short,
the ruse would be cool.
like the
I
Jayco
like that.
roos.
Yeah. What about like the wombats?
Sure. Is that your pick?
Or no, I was just thinking of Australian animals. Crocodiles.
That's all over the place though.
It's true.
Tasmanian devils.
Oh yeah, the devils. Yeah. I
Yeah,
like the ruse. That's
I
a good
was I
one.
was pretty stoked about the roos when I came up with that.
I like that. I like that.
Like, oh,
All
who do
right.
you support? Oh, I'm a ruse guy. Like it makes sense.
Yeah. My next one is the stallions.
Ooh,
Group of
okay,
stallions out there.
I like
Yeah.
that.
I like
I
that one.
I had
Especially
Ineos as the stags.
okay, similar.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
I was,
also
go on.
I also threw another one out there for Ineos just because they're like the UK and Great Britain, the tea bags. I thought,
I think everyone but Ineos would love that.
yeah. Oh, here
If it
come the
was
tea bags leading the pack.
that sounds like a derogatory, sort of term.
Look at this. The tea bags are going on a breakaway.
Yeah.
I think that I can't wait to hear that.
Ineos tea bags. That's a good one. Yeah. What about like the Ineos fog? London fog. That's a famous tea.
Yeah, I don't
Fog.
know. I've never been. I'm not a
Never
world
had it.
traveler like you.
Yeah. But yeah, I like tea bags. I like stallions too.
Yeah.
You know, imagine on the call you have that who's the one Christian Vandervelde?
Yes.
Yeah. Him calling like if Lidl Trek was the stallions and he's like,
Yeah.
you got a pack of stallions here leading out
Pack of
Milan.
stallions. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
And you'd have oh, I can't think of his name. Quinn Simmons leading the track. The whole, mullet, everything's flowing.
Yeah.
The
It'd be
lead
awesome.
stallion.
Yep.
The American
So
stallion. That's what they'd call him, I'm sure.
and then, if you get an Italian out there, that's just
The
Rocky
Italian
Balboa.
stallion.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
It's pretty easy, what do you call it? Like metaphors with Rocky.
Yeah, true.
So
Um,
yeah.
I I s- kept the UAE camels because, like I stated, I just feel like the marketing of that is unlimited with
There's an
the way
opportunity
Camel
there.
cigarettes did it. I
Yeah.
just think you're gonna
Yeah.
crush it.
Oh, what if you get Budweiser to sponsor the Stallions?
Yeah.
They got the
Now,
Clydesdales.
yes.
Uh-huh.
So are you still stallions though? Or are you changing it to Clydesdales? You could be the Dales,
I don't know. I wouldn't
Clydesdale
want to
Dales,
change. Yeah.
the Budweiser Clydesdales.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense to call them the Clydesdales, but like
Yeah,
the
but
whole
it's a
point is to not
mouthful. It's
change
the
the
same as
name.
wasps.
Yeah, Wasp is that's
Clydesdales. Imagine being an announcer and you guys say like the Wasps are taking over the Clydesdales. It
no,
would be too
no.
much.
It wouldn't go over well.
This
Yeah.
one was purely off of. I also threw in Falcons for UAE because don't they do like the like bird thing over there? Like tweet
Oh, like
tweet.
Falconeering?
Yeah,
I think I don't actually, I have no idea.
I thought I could be
I feel
totally
like
wrong. I thought it
I
was
feel
like a
like if
big
you had
thing over there because they're always
if you
like
had said it,
blindfolded.
I don't know. If you had said it with confidence, I would have totally believed you.
Yes, so it's a really big thing over at UAE. They do this
Yeah.
this Falcon thing. They, yeah. Anyways, this is
Yeah.
purely off uniform. The EF Flamingos.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. Yep.
I thought of that. I was like, I
Yep.
loved that.
Flamingos. Mhm.
Yeah.
You know, was it maybe last year or 2 years ago? Pseudo Quickstep kind of did this because they
Did
had
they?
those T-Rex uniforms.
Oh, well, weren't they
Do you
sponsored by
remember
T
this?
Rex? It was T Rex tape, right?
Oh,
Or
is
something
that it
like
was a
that.
tape? Because they're yeah.
It
I
was
just
T
remember
Rex.
them.
I know. Yeah.
I didn't know it was a tape.
I
Yeah.
thought
So
it.
they,
Well,
I
I know
mean,
T Rex tape is a thing. That's the only thing I know that's T Rex.
yeah, that makes sense. So they kind of did it.
Yeah.
Tyrannosaurs.
Uh,
I don't know. I feel
could
like
just
the
be
T
T
Rexes,
Rex.
the
T
Rexes.
Rexes.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
maybe.
doesn't roll off the tongue quite like
No.
flamingos.
Yeah. So I thought of that. I was like, T Rex. What kind of similar to a T Rex? So I came up with the
Raptors.
Rampage Raptors.
Ooh, I like
The
that.
Rampage. Yeah. It could be
I could
any
see
group
that.
of animals.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to mess with a Rampage personally.
No, I'd maybe like joke around with one, but once it got serious, I'm getting away from the
Yeah.
rampage for sure.
Oh, that's the other thing with that. It kind of ties in if you have like a Spanish team running of the Bulls. Bulls are on a rampage.
Oh, I see.
You
I
know. Yeah. Hmm.
picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah.
I had another one for Jayco, just another Australian, the Vegemites.
I like that.
Here
The
come the
Vegemites.
Vegemites.
Yeah. And we could do like, a German team could be the Schnitzels.
Yeah. Well, is uh is Visma a Belgian team? It'd be the Waffles.
I think they're German. They're German or Belgian.
I'll look it up.
It's one of the two.
Nope, they're not either.
Oh, are they Dutch?
Yes, they're from the
Oh,
Netherlands.
well then they're the Stroop waffles.
I don't even know what you're saying anymore.
You're Dutch. You should know a Stroop waffle. It's like a thin little wafer with caramel in between.
Oh, I think actually I had like one of those like when you're out for a ride. They have make like
Yeah. Yeah.
the
The like honey stinger ones.
yes, they're
Yes.
pretty
There you
good.
go. Yeah.
I've only got two left. I don't know how many you've got.
I got five. Now they're not all great, but
I've got one I think is pretty good, and one is like I'll give you the semi not good one.
okay.
I just like I was kind of thinking like colors. I don't know the Red Bull Vipers. The Vipers. I
Hmm,
don't know. I feel like,
you know,
and I also just had down Wildebeest. I don't know who that would
it's,
be, but I've never
it's kind
heard
of like
that be a team
Rampage,
name. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. I think Red Bull should not have a team name and they should just permanently be the sponsor.
they'd be the Red Bull Red Bulls.
They would just be Red Bull.
Yeah, but
I,
what if
I
they want
think
to
that's
get
great.
out? What if Remco ends up being a disaster and they're just like it's time to be
Well,
done.
luckily they have Lipowitz, who I think is going to be better than Remco. So I think they're in safe hands with Florian.
That's a big statement, I think.
I just, I'm not a Remco fan, never have been. I think he's just a time trialist. He never wins GCs.
Olympic gold
Leapowitz,
medalist.
that we can save that for a different episode, but I think Leapowitz is going to be, it's going to be him and Del Toro in the future. Once
Ooh.
the whole Jonas
Don't forget
and, um,
Sexus,
oh, true. And
Sixus,
Onley, Oscar
Onley,
Onley. Yep. It'll
Val
be,
Glenn, Kevin.
yep. It's going to be those guys. Those are the next ones.
All right.
Once you get rid of Roglic and Wout van Aert, Tade, Jonas, it's those guys that are next. I think Leapowitz is the best out of them.
All
So,
right.
yeah.
We'll have to see.
My other team names that I had I tried to think of like climbers, like really big climbing team. The Mountain
Okay.
Goats.
All right.
Yep. Well,
I
not my
like that.
best, but the Mountain Goats.
It's just a little long, I think, a little lengthy.
Yeah, I didn't want to put like rams or
No, and then like
goats.
goats,
No,
goats is just so
it's
associated with like the
overused.
greatest of all time
Yeah,
now.
yeah. Some other ones they had were like the the currents, the
Like
current,
like the
you know,
wave.
like
Sounds
yeah.
like a WNBA team. I don't know. Take that as you
It,
want, but
it
that's what it
does.
sounds like.
I was going with the weather natural element route here, and I
Okay.
chose the currents. So I felt
I
like
don't
there was
think you
nothing
can.
else out there.
I think it's just got to be current. Currents? It just sounds
Yeah.
like you're about to say
You know,
currency.
there not everything's gonna hit. You gotta throw darts at the wall here. Some of them
Yeah,
hit
yeah.
bullseye, some of them
Look,
don't
I
even
think
hit
the
the board.
WNBA might be listening.
They
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 might
could.
take you up on that. And then
They
we get to
could.
claim that's how we'll get money enough to pay for the
Yes.
Visma name.
Yes. I love that.
All right, here's with your
All right.
next one.
The Enduro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like for endurance?
Yes. I don't know what language that is, but the Enduro.
So whatever language that is, wherever that team's located, that's them.
Yep. I feel like that's Spanish.
I
So
Yeah, I took a couple
maybe
years
maybe
of
Spain.
Spanish and I still have no idea.
Yeah.
But I could get
It
behind that.
sounds right.
I'm gonna throw one
Yeah.
out there because
Hmm.
I'm going to. It's for specifically Estonia. But Estonia would have to keep the naming rights as the rebuilds because
Yeah.
they've been rebuilding for the last 10 years and still just can't seem to buy a win.
Well, nope. Cavendish won 2 years
No.
ago. So
That was their big
can't say that.
no. They used to be something. Then they've been rebuilding since 2017. So the rebuilds.
Oh, that's their name? The
Yeah,
rebuilds?
the
Oh,
rebuilds.
I like that.
Here comes the rebuilds.
You
You
know,
just know,
you
you know it's Estonia. They could call them that right now, and everyone would know who it is.
that's yeah. Ineos is kind of in that too,
Yeah, but like
but it is more Estonia than
you could call
Ineos.
Ineos the has-beens,
Yeah.
but I actually have faith in what they're doing.
So this is time for my NBA comparison of the week.
Oh, we love this segment.
This is I have two in my head, so this is just one of them.
All
I
right,
already
let's
I
do
missed the other
both.
one. All right. Well, we'll start with the one that I was going to say. Del Toro and Leipowitz, right? Future
Ooh.
face of this league. You could call them Scotty Barnes and Anthony Edwards.
I
Future
don't
face of
even
this
follow
league.
basketball that close, but I know you're so wrong with Scotty Barnes.
I don't know. I think he's pretty good.
This is easily one of the worst. Like I thought maybe you're gonna go Flag and Knipple.
Okay, I did forget about the rookies.
Yeah, let's take two
Okay, but
guys
I
that were
got Anthony
drafted.
Edwards.
Yeah, but I feel like he is a face of the league. You picked. You ended up picking like
But okay, if
I
you
can't
think of
come up with
NBA and
anything. You picked
basketball,
Milan and I can't think of. I'm trying to equate Scotty Barnes to somebody. You picked Milan and Johnny Narvaez.
for just
Milan
I'm a
being
little lost
Anthony
in
Edwards, Scotty
okay.
Barnes being Narvaez.
I don't know. I think Barnes might be better than you think.
We might have to put an end to this segment. Give us the second
No,
one.
no, no,
Let's see if you
no,
can
no.
redeem it.
I think I actually can. I think
Okay,
I actually can.
I'm pumped.
Okay, but Scotty Barnes, Anthony Edwards, future face of this league, just like Leipowitz and Del Toro. The other one would be Estonia is the rebuilding team. Chicago Bulls, always rebuilding.
All right, that one makes much more sense. I like that
Yep,
one. All right,
yep. Haven't been good since Michael Jordan.
your contract's
Always
been
rebuilding.
extended another week.
Thank you. Came up with that one on the fly.
Next time you get us like a really, really good one, maybe I'll give you a 2 week extension.
Hey, I'm fine with a week by week
He's a week by week
contract here.
guy.
Yeah, that brings out the best in me. I don't
Yeah.
want to get complacent.
Do we wanna go into some Olympic events?
Oh, hold on. I got two more. I got two
Oh,
more. I went
two
with
more
a,
what? NBA comparisons?
oh, no, 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 no. I
Oh,
don't want to overexhaust those.
okay.
I
What do
got
we
two
have
more
two
team
more? Oh,
names.
yes, yes.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So these are different languages again. So the resistance, a little French.
that was no, that was just an accent. That wasn't a different language. You just
Yeah. No, 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 no. I said resistance
in a
or
French accent.
resistance. Yes, in a French accent because it's French for endurance.
Oh, it
So they would
is? I
be,
thought it was French
yeah.
for resistance.
No, 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 no. But you have to say it like resistance, you know?
Mm. But you don't think that all the Americans watching would be like, "Oh, it's the resistance."
No, they would, but true ball knowers would know that means endurance in
Okay, would
French.
there be so if enduro got picked up, then resistance is out, right? You
Yeah,
can't
this
have
is
two endurances.
it's a this or that. Yeah,
Okay, that's a
yeah,
one A and one B type of situation.
yes. And my
Okay,
last one is potentially my worst one.
love
Um,
this.
in Spanish for peak, cumbre.
No, I'm gonna
Yep, yep. So
because
the
would it be
Olympics.
Cumbres? the oh, to the
Yeah,
Olympics.
I knew that one would miss, but yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I didn't love that one. I'm gonna be real, but you know what? I think the heart
that's
was
right.
there. I think
Yep,
between you and I think we got four good names in there.
I would agree. Yeah, leave it in the comments. Obviously, open to suggestions here,
Yeah, 100%.
right?
Let us
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
Yeah, let's go into the Olympics.
yeah,
Johannes Clabo is how I believe you say it.
yeah.
6 gold medals this year.
That's
What a monster.
unbelievable. Yeah.
Also,
Let me look
found
up.
this out today and doing a little bit of research before
Hmm.
this episode. He is affiliated with Uno X
Oh, is he really?
and often rides with that team.
Really?
So, I'm not one to spread rumors. I listen
Wow.
and I usually keep to myself because I don't spread the rumors.
Of course.
But might be a single day race guy coming up. That's what the rumor mill's got.
But if you could just absolutely dominate your sport, why would you switch over to
Because
a
your
different one?
sport really only happens every 4 years.
Yeah,
So
but I
why
mean
not
you have
try
six
Paris
gold
Roubaix?
medals.
Why not try Paris Roubaix? What are you doing in the summer? You're a Winter Olympics guy.
I think I would just love to be a big fish in a small pond in this one.
Yeah, but what if you could be
What?
the biggest fish in. What if you could be the biggest fish in one pond and jump over to another pond and still be like a decently sized fish because all those fish recognize how big of a fish you are in the other pond?
Now it would be pretty cool, especially the ability to jump the ponds.
Exactly. Jumping of the pond is the big the big deal there.
Right. Like could Tade jump ponds to beat the what's the word I'm looking for? Kelvin Kiptoom. He was the Chicago Marathon guy that passed away like a year ago.
Yeah, no.
Could he
I don't
jump into
think
the
he could.
marathon pond?
I think to
No,
be in the marathon pond, you have to have you have to be a certain type of fish, and that certain type of fish is Kenyan.
that's true.
I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Kenyan, Ethiopian,
I don't think a
Uganda.
guy from Slovakia is gonna be taking home gold in the marathon anytime soon. Or
Yeah,
Slovenia, wherever he's from.
Slovenia.
They're all the same. Anyways, within
Yeah,
those
this.
6 gold medals, so over the course of 2 weeks, did you see how far he skied?
Well, I'm looking at what events he won here.
Yeah, 61.8 miles in 2 weeks, which is unreal.
It's a long time.
Yeah, and I can say miles because the U.S. beat everyone's butt in hockey, so it's no longer kilometers;
Yes,
it's
that's true.
miles.
Yep. We use feet and inches and miles.
Fahrenheit.
Yep. Love
This
Fahrenheit.
is our world.
You know what I love even more? That there's 4 quarts in 1 gallon.
Yeah.
Yep. We don't
What the
need
hell's a liter?
milliliters. Yeah, I love it.
Before I get too
But
riled up, let's change topics.
yes. But he won the sprint, the skiathlon, the 10K, the relay, the team sprint, and the 50K. So his range is just everything.
Yeah, it's
He can do it
everything
all.
cross country skiing.
Yeah.
And without them, like Norway wouldn't even be like super high up on the list for like
No,
because
not.
they I think like technically like won the Olympics.
Yeah.
Also, I think it's a terrible way of how they do it. It's just most medals.
Yeah.
I think that's dumb.
Right. You think it should be most
Gold should
golds?
count as 3, silver 2, bronze 1. The
Oh,
bronze
that's
should not
true.
equal the same
Yeah,
amount as gold.
that's true. It should be like that.
And I do
Yeah.
think that would make the US like 5th instead of 2nd, but
Okay, so maybe it shouldn't. Maybe it shouldn't.
no, that's the way it should be. I really do think that. I
So if
don't.
he was his own country though, he would be like ninth.
Yeah, probably. He'd
Yeah.
probably be up there. A story that I didn't feel that was because there's a couple stories this year during the Olympics. You had the one guy crying over the fact that he cheated on his girlfriend,
Right.
begging her
Love of
to,
his life.
yeah, the love of his life, begging her to come back, which is, everyone's got their own thing. But the female biathlete that has to go to prison
Wait,
after
what?
this, the Frenchman.
Just go to prison?
Yes, so she was sentenced to. She stole. This is back in 2023. She had like a legendary year, and her teammate sued her for stealing her credit card and spending $2,300 in online purchases. So they go
Yeah.
back and forth because Julia Simon, the one that was being accused, denies that this ever happened and does not remember. Anyways,
Of
this goes
course.
on for the next up until this last October, where she was sentenced to 3 months in prison and a $17,820 fine. They were allowed to delay her sentence so that way
Yeah.
she could go to the Olympics. She ended up winning gold in the biathlon.
Yeah, it's kind of
And do
sick.
you know who took second as the cherry on top?
Her teammate.
Her old teammate,
Oh my God.
Cinema.
You can't,
That was,
yeah,
yeah,
you can't make that up.
I couldn't believe it. I was reading that. It seemed fake. So, yeah, you have to party your brains out, right?
Yes. Yes.
Because,
I mean, 3 months isn't that long, but still.
yeah, but like, I think right now you're like, whoa, because you have to go home and go to prison
To go to jail.
for the next 3
Why,
months.
like, I feel like that's a lot for $2,300.
Yeah,
Like, can't you
well,
just,
I think I think it's the fact that she like took it to court. Yeah, I
yeah,
don't really know.
I don't know. I would say just, hey,
And
pay
then
me
like
back
because
money and
it was
call it
also like
even.
her roommate, I believe.
Ugh, that's
And
ugly.
so then like this I don't know. This wasn't in all the articles, so I don't know how true this is. I don't want to be held liable. But I believe then like the French cross country ski association fined her like another $30,000.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Ugh.
the two
Talk
thousand
about
dollar
kicking someone when they're
purchase
down.
was expensive.
Yeah, $4,500 or whatever. Yeah,
Forty
but
five
she got a gold
thousand
medal.
dollars and three
Or
months in
yeah,
jail.
1,000.
But she's a gold medalist, so what can
Yeah,
you
in a
really
pretty
say?
cool sport, a biathlon.
Yeah, like we talked about in last episode.
Yeah.
That sport is
So
pretty cool.
I think that's worth it.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I'd say it is. I'm with
How
you.
how long would you spend in jail if you could go win a gold medal?
Well, isn't prison and jail two different things? I think jail would be. I'd be willing to go to jail for a lot longer than prison.
I think
I think I'm
isn't
too
prison
good
just
looking for
like a
prison.
longer
I can't imagine what's gonna happen.
isn't prison just a longer jail?
I don't know.
Isn't that kind of the difference?
But a French prison might be different.
Yeah, I think European prisons are actually like kind of cool.
That'd be
They don't just
nice
lock
if
you
you went
up.
in. You're like, oh, ho, ho, welcome to prison. Like I don't know.
Resistance.
Yeah, resistance. Instead of like
Resistance.
you show up here, they're like, "What's up, boy?"
Yeah.
it's it's gonna be bad.
Okay,
That being
prison.
said, I think 1 month.
1 month in prison to win a gold medal.
I don't know. I don't know if I would go at all. The more I think about it, the less I like it. What's your answer?
I think I could do 2 months. A moment of pain is worth a lifetime of glory.
I think it's gonna be more than a moment, but
Many moments of pain.
many enduring moments of pain.
Enduro. Yep.
um, my thought is though, like, if 3 months, what's six? You know what I'm
Double.
saying? No, but I'm just saying, like, if I'm in there for 3 months, I might as well be in there for six. Because, like, if you're in prison for 6 months, I'm gonna get some street credit.
Would you?
I think so. Like,
I don't know. I don't know what the
if you
threshold
told
of
me you
street
went to
credit
prison
is.
and you were only in there for 3 months, and I was like, and you're like, I went to prison, I would be like, for 3 months. But if you were in there for half a year and you're like, I was in prison, I'd be like, you were, you know?
Half a year. Half a year when you say it like that is a little
I think
bigger
you
than
cross a
six
threshold, and
months.
I don't think really there's probably that big of a difference between 3 and 6 months.
I think there is.
I think once you're in it, you're in it.
Well, yeah, I don't think there's much of a difference between like 6 months and 2 years.
In prison?
Yeah, going off the same thing that you are. Like, if I'm in it for 6 months, might as well be in it for 2 years, but not 3 months to 6 months, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. I don't know if this part's going to make the podcast, but
We're keeping this all in. This is all
okay.
staying in. I
Regardless,
mean,
I'm going to
in
say
theory, oh, go on, go on.
I'm going to say I wouldn't go to prison for a gold medal, but if I was going to prison for 3 months, I would stay an extra 3 months for a gold medal. If that
Okay, so
makes
it's
any sense.
yeah, so it's either 6 months and a gold medal or no gold medal at all.
Well, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would rather not go at all for a gold medal. I don't think it's worth
Well,
going. But if I was already going and I was going for 3 months, I would be willing to double my sentence for an automatic gold medal. Do I get to pick the
okay.
sport?
Yes. Yeah, you do pick the sport.
100-meter dash.
That is probably the best one to choose.
It's so fast, and I think that'd be epic. I'd be like the first white dude to win it in like 100 years.
I don't even know when the last white guy that won it was.
Exactly. It would be
Yeah.
Bodie.
Yeah, it would.
Boom.
Yeah. Yeah, the 100 would be a pretty good one to win. But
I think it'd be exciting.
yeah. All right. Well, that wraps up for this week's episode 3. Next week we're gonna do a little preview of Strade Bianche. That is in about it's on the 7th, so a week from Saturday this week. Some big names in it.
Yeah.
So
I believe too if Tade wins that, he'll have won that one the most out of
the
like
most.
anybody.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Um so yeah, that's like his first cuz there's a couple like records he could like start to get into and tie and break this year. I do
Yeah.
know that that's like the first one. So it'll
Yeah.
be
Yeah, some of those spring classics are coming up, so looking forward
Exciting.
to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Classics are the
So
best.
oh yeah. Until then, just stay stay in touch and keep rolling,
I thought you were
right?
gonna go right into the keep rolling.
I was trying to figure out a way to, make a smooth
Stay in
transition.
touch.
I don't know. Keep rolling. Keep rolling.
Do you want to redo it?
Yeah, well, let's redo the whole thing. Let's redo the whole thing.
Maybe I think we keep this in. Just stay in touch.
I don't care. Whatever.
This is the greatest outro we've ever had. All right, we'll see you guys next week. Peace.